In this short and very quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create smooth panning time-lapses on a budget. First and foremost, get out and find a nice location. This time-lapse will be from a reflecting glossy lake, which gives a very nice look. Set up your tripod and camera, plus a motion control device. I'm here using the Syrp Genie Mini, a super tiny cheap panning motor. If shooting during daytime, remember to also put on ND filter. This will block out light and allow you to have longer shutter speeds. You should always have a long shutter speed when shooting a time-lapse in order to make the motion look as smooth as possible. For this lake shot, I would go with a second or longer, even if the lake looks calm. If you don't use ND filters, small ripples in the water will make the lake look more chaotic. Set your aperture and ISO accordingly. Set your focus manually. Take a few test shots to check if you have the right exposure and also keep an eye on the movement in the scene. Plug in your connection cable to the Genie Mini and power it up. You control everything through the Syrp app, so you'll have to download it. Set your preferred interval based on your surroundings and how long you want your clip to be. The interval is the time between each photo. Remember to not set your interval too short, as you don't want your shutter speed to be longer than your interval, otherwise the camera will not have enough time to capture an image before the Genie Mini moves again. I ended on a 6-second interval after a bit of testing. If you are shooting slower moving objects like the sun or stars, you should have a longer interval. And if shooting objects like people or cars, you should have a shorter interval. You can of course also change the rotation length and speed. Click record and the Genie Mini will do the rest. You'll now have hundreds of photos to work with, so import all of them into Lightroom, which is the best software for time-lapse photography. Start editing one of the photos, preferably one that is representative for the rest of the sequence. Edit the photo to your taste. Remember to always shoot in RAW if possible. This will give you a lot more to work with when post-processing. When you're done, keep the edited photo selected while selecting all, Command or Control A, and click Synchronize Settings. You can see that the adjustments are applied to all the photos. Continue to keep them all selected and export. Settings should be the highest possible quality JPEG. All that is left is to compile all your different clips. Until this point, all your photos have been edited individually. It is now time to create a video sequence out of them. For this, Premiere is your best solution. Click on your first photo and check Image Sequence. Create a new sequence with settings suiting you, for example 4K. Drag your clip and resize it. I think it looks more dramatic when the clouds are moving towards the camera, so I'll reverse the clip. But I still want to keep the clockwise rotation, so I'm going to flip the image as well. I think it's done, and you can now add more clips to your sequence to create a full time-lapse movie. Thanks for watching.